Welcome to this episode of Talking Lamar. Today, I'm talking about what's on TV this season and what we're watching. Let's get to it.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I forgot what I was talking about.
What are you talking about?
I am talking to you.
That's just what I was talking about.
It's Talking Lamar.
Some people look forward to baseball season, football season, all kinds of other seasons, but my whole life, I have looked forward to fall TV season. Especially way back before cable and streaming came along, because back then your shows ended around April or May, and then you had to wait all summer until September with nothing to watch but reruns until fall when they started back again. And then some shows don't start until the first of the year. That way, because they've changed it up. So that way, they're not showing reruns. Their season runs different. They figured out a long time ago, and I don't know why it took them this long. Or maybe it was only had 3 channels that you could get, most people, so you didn't have that much going on. But there was just nothing. There was nothing to watch. And now there's so many channels, and the streaming, there is never a moment that we're at a loss for something to watch. I mean,
boy, that's the truth.
I mean, the problem is you can't watch everything that you would like to watch. But this time of year, a lot of new seasons and new shows come out, especially with networks and stuff like that. Now, I got some stuff I'm looking forward to. I got some stuff I already watch and some stuff I want to check out. And I know both you and Max are the same way. Now,
Can we ask you a question? Do you feel
Sure.
peer pressured when someone comes up to me, what do you mean you're not watching? And then they name a show on an obscure platform.
yes,
It's already 4
yes.
seasons in and you're never going to be able to catch up.
Yes,
Don't you feel so much peer pressure?
Listen, I get enough peer pressure. I got my son Clay that we go to the movies. He goes to the movies with me. We go every Sunday. That's what we do. And but he is addicted to TV as I am. He got that from me. And so he watches a lot of stuff. And so he'll call me, "Are you watching so and so?" No. Now I feel like I got to. I've got to. And then once I start watching it, like if it's something streaming, the moment it drops in an hour, he calls. "Have you watched so and so yet?" Well, it just dropped, I guess. He goes, "Well, just call me when you watch it. Call me when you watch it." So that's a lot of pressure. That is a lot of pressure. And then I've got pressure with Carla because she wants us to watch stuff together, and she doesn't like all the stuff that I like. She wouldn't watch a cooking show if you put a butter knife to her throat. I mean, she hates
my brother.
shows.
She lives with a cooking show.
I know.
Watch one.
I mean, why does she? All she needs to look for is eating show, because I mean, she had to do a cooking. I do the cooking. But we do usually find some stuff, and this is one I'm fixing to say that it came out last year. This is the second season this year, and it's called High Potential. It's on ABC, and it stars Caitlin Olsen, and you might recognize her if you saw it. She was in Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And basically, she was a cleanup person for the police department. She did the stuff overnight, and she, cleaned and all that kind of stuff. And so she's in there cleaning, and she looks at the murder board, and she studies it for about 10 minutes, and she starts rearranging the murder board. And she draws a bunch of different lines and everything, and then she circles the murderer. And so they come in the next day, the police come in, and they're tore up because somebody's messed with it. And so come to find out, she messed with it. When the whole reason it's called High Potential is she's got that brain that doesn't forget anything. Everything that she reads, she remembers. So, she's like I don't know. She's got everything in her head. So
like a photographic memory.
Yeah,
this
she's got a photographic.
So good.
It
this
is
sounds
good.
So good, and I loved her, and It's Always Sunny. Oh, this sounds great.
Yeah. And you would love her because in this, she dresses like crazy. She dresses like 70s crazy leopard print stuff, boots. I mean, and she's very good. She's very good. It's a great show. It really is a great show. And so Carla and I both watch it. See, I love procedurals. I watch too many of those. If it's, like FBI, anything that's a procedural.
Any kind of cop show. Yeah.
Cop show. I'm a cop show person. And one of the things I've been watching ever since it ever came out was the NCIS shows. And I watched all the branches and the whole deal. And, once I'm in. I even watched one of them that I hated, but I just hated to miss it. And with the main NCIS show, Tony and Ziva that was on that show, Cody Pablo and Michael Weatherly, they had this little thing going. Well, both of them wound up leaving the show, and now they've brought them back. It's a streaming show, and it's a sort of a spinoff, but it's put them back together. So I'm watching that. Now, one thing that I am not watching, and I want to see if either one of you is watching it, is The Paper, which is
I've heard
the not spinoff of The Office.
Right.
I want to watch it, and I will eventually watch it.
So I'm scared too. It's the reviews are good. Didn't you say that, Max? You heard good stuff about it?
Yeah, there's good reviews about it. And
I've
heard of people watching it say they really like it.
See, I'm so afraid I'm going to watch it and I'm going to miss Pam and I'm going to miss all, but I'm like you, Sheri, I got to watch it eventually. I'm just hadn't had the guts to do it yet because I don't want to not like it.
I'm going to get to it. It has to get in line. There are so many things that I have people in my life going, you have to watch this right away so we can talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everybody does. You have to watch it. And I know I do that too. When I love it, I do it.
Now, here's one, and I've watched both seasons, and now this next season's out, is Tulsa King.
Oh, with Sylvester Stallone.
Yes, with Sylvester Stallone. Oh, my gosh. I mean, I swear, he is the best mobster. He is the best. Oh, he is the best mobster. And I'm really liking it. And he's going to meet somebody. They're bringing somebody on this year. They're bringing Samuel L. Jackson on, and he's going to be a character. And I think what's going to happen is they're introducing his character, and then they're going to have a spinoff, Nola King, which means he will be the guy in New Orleans. So I don't know. It worries me when only after a couple of seasons they start splitting them off. So but Tulsa King has been great. It has absolutely been great.
There's not a show that you couldn't add Samuel L. Jackson to and he wouldn't make it better. I mean, he could have been on Friends, right? No problem. He could have been on Touched by an Angel. He could have been on Bluey. Like, there's just nowhere that man doesn't belong.
It just does not matter. Now, one of my favorite procedurals for years was the ones with Donnie Wahlberg. Oh my gosh, I loved it. And he's going to have a new show out. It's called Boston Blue. And it's a cop show, and I love him as a cop. I mean, I just really love him as a cop. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be pretty good.
And making him a Boston cop feels right, doesn't it?
Yeah. He does. Now, here's one that comes on Sunday nights on CBS called Tracker with Justin Hartley.
I like Justin
ever
Hartley.
seen this?
What are we tracking?
Oh my God.
I like Justin Hartley a lot. What are we tracking?
This guy is a professional tracker. He has a pickup truck and he has a camper and he travels across the country. And when somebody is lost or missing, he finds them and he charges a reward. I mean, he gets like $20,000 or something like that. And he finds them. And he's got tracking skills that are really, really good. He was raised by a crazy person. His dad was like a conspiracy theorist with the government, and he was probably right. And he raised him. I mean, he had a weird childhood, but he knows how to track people. And he's got a home base where, of course, he's got that guy that can find anything on a computer, of course. Everybody has that. But he's just, I don't know. he's the reason the show's on the air, because not only is he handsome and charming, he's really good in this part. And this season, he came a few episodes last season, but Jensen Ackles from Supernatural, he's going to be on, I think, pretty much this whole season with him. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh, sir. Do you think I do not know who Jensen?
I know you do.
I'm going to need an apology.
It's so funny. We're talking about him. We were having dinner the other night with my daughter and her husband, Eric. And we're sitting there talking. We're talking about hair or whatever. And Eric's got this he's got fairly, long hair on the top of it. It's very long, whatever. And we're talking about it. Alex says, I can't get him to fix his hair every day. I said, what are you talking about? She says, he doesn't want to, because he works from home. He's a good looking guy, got a beautiful head of hair. He works from home. And he says, why would I do all that? I don't care about that. I'm just here. I'm here. I'm working here. I'm out in the yard or whatever. If we go somewhere, I'll put some product in my hair, whatever. And she says, I want him to get it cut this certain way. And she said, I've got a picture of what I want it to look like. And she hands me her phone, and there is a picture of Jensen Ackles. I said, oh my. But now their hair looks a lot alike. And I said, it's funny how you picked this hairdo. It was so funny though. He's really good. And that's a good show. Now, I know this is one that's on Netflix, and this is our second season. We've been waiting on it. Nobody Wants This, with Kristen Bell and Adam Brody. That is a great show.
Tell me about this show, because that is such a powerhouse acting combo right there.
You have not watched this show? Oh my gosh.
You're doing it.
This is exactly what we were just talking about, Max, when people do this.
You're doing it.
Well, it's easy to do if I'm the one watching the show. Kristen Bell and her sister have a podcast, and it's a very racy podcast. It makes you think about Call Me Daddy or something like that. It's a racy podcast, and they do it, and they're going back and forth with each other about their dating lives and whatever. And so she goes to this thing, it's some sort of art show or whatever, and she meets this guy, and she really likes this guy. I mean, he's attractive, and he likes her, and they talk, and everything's great. Well, it turns out he's a rabbi. He is a rabbi at the local synagogue. And now she's freaking out. She's freaking out because, she's not Jewish. She's not interested in any kind of spiritual, whatever.
Yeah.
But she really likes this guy, and their chemistry is just explosive. And so they decide that they're going to try to make it work. Well, you can imagine how her family is not quite acceptable of her because he is a rabbi. I mean, it's like oil and water, but they just have this chemistry, and they really, really, really like each other, and they're trying to be fully committed to each other, but their families are just like, what is going on? It is so funny. It's on Netflix. It's so funny. It's so good. The dialogue is fantastic. Kristen Bell, she's unbelievably good in this. I mean, she's
she's so good. I love her. I'm such a fan.
See, here's the good news for you. You've done a good job. You've let this get a season out there. Now the second one's coming out, so we're feeling pretty good about it. And anybody you talk to is going to be loving this. So now you can sit down and watch 2 seasons back to back. Now that's the way to go.
Isn't that the best feeling?
It's perfect. Woo. It is. Okay. Here's my other one, and I'm so glad it's back. Landman. Oh my
one of my
gosh.
favorites.
Billy Bob Thornton, an unrecognizable Demi Moore. I watched the whole season of Landman and didn't realize that was Demi Moore.
And I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, so I won't say who else is in Landman who is amazing. Let me say this about Billy Bob Thornton. There is something about Billy Bob Thornton that just activates your lizard brain. You're like, I must have that. I must have some of that.
Do you remember years ago? When I would do a movie that had Tommy Lee Jones in it, and I always say the same thing. Tommy Lee Jones, the sexiest ugly man in America. Was I not right?
Oh God, do I love that man? Yeah.
He's unbelievable.
Yes.
Billy Bob Thornton, he exudes it though. He exudes it. It's crazy. It really is, and he's at his finest in this. He's when a landman is the person that is the point man for an oil company that goes out and secures the land leases and makes sure everything's running, takes care of any problems, and there's nothing but problems. There is nothing but problems, but that's what he does. He takes care of that. And it's a great show.
Can we agree that the woman who plays his ex-wife, they reconcile, Allie Larder, she's perfect in that part.
She's been an ex-wife before. I mean, because she's in it. I mean, it's unbelievable. It is so good.
And the actor that plays his son is incredible. This is such a great show.
It's a great show. It is just a great show.
I know you're going, there's no way that I'm interested in a bleach blonde Billy Bob Thornton with an overbite, but ma'am, let me correct you. Yes, you are.
Yeah, you are. Let me go ahead and tell you something. I bet you I bet your ass he's selling some phones. He's selling some phones. I promise you he is. Okay, now here's one that's going to light Max up. Hadn't come out yet. It's coming out November the 7th. On Apple TV. It's going to have a 2-episode launch followed by a weekly release. Pluribus. With Rhea Seehorn.
Oh, Ray Seahorn. Yeah. So these are the people that were involved with Better Call Saul.
Yes.
Can I tell you a bit of trivia about Bob Odenkirk? What Bob Odenkirk and the lead actor from Breaking Bad, the lead actor. You know.
Yeah.
Walter White, Bryan Cranston.
They both dated Elaine in episodes of Seinfeld.
Oh, you're
really?
Yes.
Kidding me.
Yes. Because Bryan Cranston played a dentist and then Bob Odenkirk played a foot doctor.
I remember the dentist. A
little bit. I'm sorry. Anyhow, she is amazing, and I am glad that she's going to be doing this because she was so incredible in Better Call Saul, and I think she didn't win any acting awards, but I've got to tell you, she was incredible in that, and everybody seems to agree. I don't know why that show couldn't get enough love, for Emmys, but they just couldn't.
She was nominated.
She was just as good as he was. She was just as good as he was.
I don't know whether she was nominated.
I think she was. Now it might have been a Golden Globe.
She was an Emmy nominee.
She was nominated.
Yeah, she was nominated.
There is a scene where it's the culmination of this very emotional journey she's on, and she's riding like a little shuttle bus in the airport.
Yes, at the airport.
And she breaks down, and it is one of the most real things you will ever see. And it is one of the most effective jobs of acting that I've ever seen on screen. Oh, my God. She is amazing.
Amazing. Just phenomenal. Yeah.
Now, there was a trailer for this, and we've all watched it, and we were like, what the heck's going on? I mean, it's really weird. But basically, there's 9 episodes, and it hasn't even come out yet, and it's already been renewed for a second season. And there's this – the bottom line is – the most miserable person on earth, which is probably her, we think that's her, it's up to her to save the world from happiness because evidently happiness has gotten out of hand. I mean, I'm just
fiction.
Oh boy, hasn't it?
But yeah, it sounds crazy, but I got to be honest. I believe, And I mean, Vince Gilligan, he created Breaking Bad, and that goes down for me as
and Better Call Saul,
both, and that goes down as 2 of the greatest TV shows that's ever been on TV, especially Breaking Bad. Now, here's one that, and this goes back to that whole list of people that I'll see their movie or TV show, whatever it is, if they're on it. It's called The Savant, and it's on Apple TV. and it has Jessica Chastain in it. Once you say Jessica Chastain, I think it's got to be watched. At least a couple of episodes or whatever. I got to figure that out because I think she's fantastic. I really do.
Is this the show that's so controversial that Apple might pull because of the subject matter?
Here it's called The Savant, and it's an 8-episode thing. Now, she is an undercover investigator who enters online hate groups to attempt to stop the most dangerous and violent people before they act. So I don't know. I hadn't heard any controversy about it.
Here it is. Here's the Apple TV has decided to delay the series because The Savant is about her investigating hate groups in America. And she said that she is not aligned with Apple on the company's decision to pause the release. The first 2 were supposed to already come out.
They don't want to get involved.
And Apple,
at this point.
They don't. And I just want to say, I remember I used to live in America where we all collectively agreed that hate groups were a bad thing and not something that needed our protection. And so Jessica Chastain has been loud about this, but they haven't canceled or yanked it. They've just delayed it. Doesn't that kind of gross you out a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah,
it does. Apple's got they've got so many arms of stuff. They're trying their best not to screw something up, probably. But they had to see this. I mean, they okayed it to be made. So it sounds sort of stupid to me.
I just don't understand. Like, what are they signaling with this decision? Now, whoa. We don't want to be too negative toward violent hate groups. Like, what? What?
Yeah, I don't know. That's
weird.
crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Now, here's one that I have to check out. I don't know how great it's going to be. It's called Chad Powers, and it's got Glenn Powell in it. I once again.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw the ads for that. Yeah. Yeah,
and it's on Hulu, and basically the tagline on it is 8 years after an unforgivable mistake nukes his promising college career, hotshot quarterback Russ Holiday tries to resurrect his dreams by disguising himself as Chad Powers, a talented oddball who walks on to a struggling South Georgia cat. So basically, he's going to pretend to be young and go back. Did we just have somebody a week or so ago?
Yeah.
In Morons in the News.
Yeah, in Morons in the News, he faked being young. Yeah.
But, apparently humanity has entered into a binding agreement that Glenn Powell has to be in literally every other thing. And so here we are.
That is true.
Yeah, and it's weird to see him coming back into to TV when he's in the movie situation.
It doesn't matter as much as it used to. I don't think it matters.
Yeah,
I think good quality work is good quality work, and people don't worry about that as much.
Have y'all seen or heard or anything? Because I haven't watched it. It's already out. Been out for a few weeks. Jason Bateman in Black Rabbit.
No, but I want to because I've heard good things about it.
Him and Jude Law are in it. It's set in New York City. 2 different brothers looking to succeed. And one of them is bad. One of them is good, evidently. I don't know. But Jason Bateman, come on. He's good.
Aren't we delighted? I love Jason Bateman. I'm such a Jason Bateman fan. Aren't we delighted to see the kid who was in some sitcom? I think it was called The Hogans or the Hortons or something.
Yes,
it was the Hogan family or something.
Yeah. Being Jason Bateman today, like this version of Jason Bateman, starring with Jude Law. I love it.
Yeah. I saw the previews for this. It's on FX. It's called The Lowdown with Ethan Hawke. I can't get excited about it. I'm not a big fan of Ethan Hawke. I know he's a great whatever, but I don't know. So I just hadn't checked it out, so I don't know. Here's what I am
Kevin and I went.
Lamar,
wait. Kevin and I went to the movie theater to see that Ethan Hawke movie where he plays an angry preacher. I can't remember the name of it. It was the most depressing thing I've ever seen in the movie theater. It was so depressing.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Ethan Hawke. I was just really depressing. I don't know what your grudge on him is.
He's just not my man.
Now you haven't mentioned my favorite show, which I've been watching, is Slow Horses.
I'm coming up on that.
So
I've got to get into it.
So the whole premise of the show, it's Gary Oldman and Kristen Scott Thomas, and each of them go, "It's my turn to choose scenery." No, it's my turn to choose scenery. What this is this is a unit of MI5, which is Britain's intelligence organization. And these are all people who have screwed up, but not so bad that they would get fired, but they put them all the misfits in one place. And Gary Oldman, he is a slovenly character, but he's very smart. But he's always eating something messy. He's always farting. He's always doing all of this stuff. So on the Stephen Colbert Show, they interviewed Gary Oldman and decided to put in, while he's sitting there, farts to all of Gary Oldman's favorite characters, and I have the sound for you if you want to hear it.
Do you think any of your previous characters, any of those performances could have been improved by passing gas? Because I have here an example. We took some of our favorite performances of yours and added that undefinable Jackson Lamb quality. Here we go.
And I bid you welcome, Mr. Harcourt, to my house. Come.
I want you to listen to me very carefully, Harry.
That's brilliant. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Did Gary Oldman laugh harder?
Oh
than
my
anybody?
God. Get off my plane. That's him laughing. I'm sorry. I know you don't like that bathroom humor, but that was so funny.
That's, oh my gosh.
I have not. I've got to, because you've been telling me this. You've been telling me this.
You got to watch this. You got to watch this.
Yeah, you've been telling me. All right, let me say this. I'm going to end this up by saying here's some 3 things I'm not planning on watching. I have no reason to, okay? On October the 15th, Hulu, there's going to be a 3-episode launch of this, and then it's going to be on every week. Murdaugh, Death in the Family. I'm not watching this.
I'm done with that.
I'm done.
I'm done with that as well.
It's too much. Listen, after you've seen all the documentaries with the real people, then watching actors do this, it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. All right, here's another one. Devil in Disguise, John Wayne Gacy on Peacock. Okay, I've watched all the I've done the John Wayne Gacy thing. It put me in a spin. It was terrible to watching the real stuff. I'm not going to watch the show because I know everything that's going to happen. We know. And Max, is that not your?
Listen, I know so much about John Wayne Gacy. It's embarrassing, and I have no desire to watch. It's like I'm full up on it.
Yeah, I can't take no more. I can't take no more of that. I can't take nothing. The one thing that I do have going out, and this will be it, is I went back and watched it, and I think Sherry and I have talked about this. If you have not watched Abbott Elementary, you have really missed something. It is a very, very funny show about the elementary school. Have you seen it, Sherry?
And yes, and now because there's enough of it out, now you can binge it.
Yeah.
If you're feeling like, oh, humanity, I can't do anymore, a binge of that. I think it's good medicine.
So good. It is so good. So good. All right, that's going to be it for another exciting episode. Appreciate y'all listening. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, tell somebody about the Talk to Lamar podcast. I think they'll appreciate it. I know I will. Also, listen, we don't have enough time to tell you all the multiple awards that this dang True Weird Stuff is winning. Max has just won the Cat Daddy Award of everything, defeating Batman and everything else. He's won the Gold Cup of all
There's only silver.
It's crazy.
He beat
Batman.
Batman. Yeah.
It's got a gold tint to it. And Sheri's got. There's so many awards, and there's a reason for that. It's great. You won't sleep at night, but it's great, and you'll know things you never thought you needed to know. Now, there's more to come on Talking Lamar, so don't stop. I hate a quitter. Let us know what you think. Go to the Bob and Sheri app and look down at the bottom and click on the microphone. Start talking. We appreciate it. Until then.